Did we decide how we're starting this?
No, we've never done that because we are really bad at opening this podcast. I think that's been decided. So we're just gonna say hello.
Hello.
How are y'all?
Margaritas. Episode number
4. I lost count already. Okay, 4. Tasha's keeping up.
Not really.
All
right. So anyway.
So this week's podcast, we asked for questions earlier in the week. So we have some questions.
That
our social media manager, she's off camera. She can't be seen for reasons tonight. But she's got her handy dandy notebook. And she's going to give us questions tonight.
Like the troll in the background. I'm sorry.
No, she's beautiful. She just spent too much time at the lake today and getting too much sun.
Beautiful.
Just you. This podcast is already going way off the rails. So, nobody wants to hear me sing.
Nobody wants to hear me sing either. Let's talk about our week. How's your week going so far?
It's been a week. It's
wonderful.
I'm counting down. I'm looking forward to the weekend though because we're going out. We're gonna go out and do some dancing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be an 80s theme. Yeah. We're gonna dress up in 80s theme. So that's gonna be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I got my outfit. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. I hope it fits. I don't have a backup if it doesn't. So that's stressing me out a little bit, but we're going to make it work.
I also don't have a backup and it doesn't fit. So we're going to see how it goes.
We're going to figure it out.
If I can eat air and only air for the next couple of days, I can probably fit in it. But only if I kind of starve myself for the next couple of days.
I do want to point out that tequila has less calories. I've already had too much. Tequila has less calories than wine and some of the beer that we drink. So, I mean, we're doing good.
Yeah.
By sticking with the tequila.
We're being skinny.
I should have made that.
That's the last time you made that. That was gross.
No, I didn't make that though. That was a skinny margarita mix. That was pre-made. My skinny margarita is pretty good. Okay. It just requires a lot of limes and oranges, like freshly squeezed stuff. And I just don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Nobody has time for that.
Well, so my week has consisted of, I got back from Florida, which was a long, long trip. And trying to get the kids ready for college. So I was talking to one of my children the other day, and she says she was debating on which backpack to take with her. So I said, "Oh, do you need a backpack?" And she said, "Well, yeah." She said, "My classes are, all bunched up together. So yeah, I need a backpack." And I said, "Oh," I said, "I couldn't remember because I didn't take a backpack, I don't think, when I went to college." And she literally looked at me and said, "Why? Because you couldn't afford one?" I was like, why am I being assaulted by my own child? I was like, first of all, no. But also, even if I could afford one, I didn't need one. No. And I was like, that's rude.
I didn't need one either. I don't think I had a backpack in college.
I don't think I did.
And then I don't even think I had one in high school because we actually used lockers back in the day.
Yeah, we did too.
So, yeah.
Well,
I feel really old.
I do too. Damn. So after, I don't know if you know how neurotic I am. I'm a little crazy. So after Florida, so while we were in Florida, I typically don't get in the water. I'm not a big ocean person, but I decided to get in the ocean for a little bit. The waves were waving, and when I tell you that I got in there for just a second, the wave came in and it legitimately knocked me probably 3 feet away, and the water went up my nose. So when I got home, I had all this sinus stuff going.
Mm.
So the first thing I do is I start Googling brain parasites from the ocean. And it was like, why am I sick? Why do I feel like this? And I'm like, I gotta have a parasite.
You did not go down that
I
rabbit
did,
hole.
and I went
Oh
down
no.
the whole brain parasite rabbit hole, and I was like, oh my god, I got to go to the doctor. I know I have a brain parasite. Turns out I don't, but that's
Okay.
okay.
That's a good thing.
But it's a good thing.
That's a good thing. You avoided
Hashtag
the
blessed.
brain eating parasites
Yeah.
and the sharks. These are all good things. We're glad you made it back
I made it back. I lived.
in one piece.
I lived.
Because I was jealous.
Mm.
So,
It
because
was
you were on the
nice.
beach.
It was very nice, though.
Did you have a margarita on the beach?
I had a beer on the beach.
Okay, that's fine. Just as
I
long
had-
as it was alcohol.
I had some alcohol on the beach. And I also did get, there were a couple of different wines that I tried.
Oh, you're not a big wine drinker.
I'm not, but there was this one wine that I'd been looking for a while,
Mhm.
and I got that, and I found it at this big wine. It's called Total Wines, I think, and I got it. And
I
was
like
so
the store
happy.
already.
My kids were like, "Do you have a problem?" Because I bought like 7 bottles of wine. They were like, "Is there something we need to talk about?"
Did any of them make it home? The bottles of wine?
Oh, a couple.
Oh, okay. Well, see, you don't have a problem. It's
No,
fine.
no, I'm fine.
That was perfectly acceptable for a weekend at the beach,
Yeah,
even though you didn't have me with you.
yeah.
We'll overlook that
Well,
next time.
next time, I got you, girl. I got you, boo.
Okay, your weekend was way more exciting than mine. While you were at the beach, I decided to go out Saturday night to the bar by myself
Yeah, yeah.
because I had no one, but that was okay. I had a pretty decent night.
That was a choice.
I usually, when I end up going out by myself, I go to the same bar because I do know the bartenders. So, I feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I did have someone approach me, start conversation, ask for my number, but unfortunately, he was not age appropriate. He's the same age as my daughter.
Oh.
So that was a no-go. I kept telling him no. He was very persistent. He eventually moved on, so that was fine.
Yeah.
Cutie patootie. If I was his age, sure. But yeah, that wasn't gonna work. And then by the end of the night, another actually age appropriate man approached me and started to make conversation, but I just was not interested.
Yeah.
He just it didn't click. Conversation wasn't great. So I gave up and left by 10 p.m.
Okay.
Came home, got my jammies for the night, and called it a weekend.
Well, that was exciting.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Not really, not a lot to report. Just more of the, but I'll give them props because usually I do not get approached when I'm out, and it happened twice.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It still wasn't anyone I was interested in. So better luck next time. Maybe I'll have luck at the dance this weekend.
Yeah, I doubt it, but
I doubt it too. But I like to go into it with a positive attitude.
You like to be optimistic.
And Tasha's like, this is gonna suck.
And I'm like, this is gonna suck. Everything's gonna suck. It's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be. Is there gonna be alcohol at this event? Yeah. I haven't even. Oh, great. Open bar.
I wouldn't go if there was not going to be alcohol.
Well,
honest.
I can't dance unless I have a drink or two, so that's not happening.
No, I can get down.
Okay, awesome. Looking forward to it even more now.
I don't need alcohol to embarrass myself. I do that just fine.
I can do it without alcohol, but it gives me more confidence. At least I feel like I'm not embarrassing myself in the moment, and then the next day I'll regret it. So it's okay.
Yeah, no. There's alcohol. There's drinking.
It'll take care of that.
Yeah.
So tonight, random questions from our social media manager that she's gotten off of TikTok and YouTube and people. Okay.
Am I supposed to say?
Do you want to read this one?
The drawing as well. Okay. Okay. Tanya, if you could be famous, what would it be for? Hashtag blessed. Oh. Not that
I don't
part.
think you were supposed to read that part. Okay, if I could be famous, what would I be famous for?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be a singer. It would be that, but I can't sing. The things that I love to do, I can't do. Singing, dancing. Can't do either of those things.
If I could be famous for one thing, it would be my comedic timing. I would be a comedian, obviously, or a dancer.
I love to dance. I don't know how to do it well, but I give it my best.
So here is something that I was talking to one of my friends about today, actually. When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A dancer.
You know what I wanted to be? The most off the wall thing. I wanted to be a stripper from a young age. I don't know why that looks so good to me, but I did.
What?
As a young girl, I was like, yeah, I want to do that.
We'll stick with the dancing.
I mean, I wanted to be a dancer, but I wanted to be an exotic dancer.
Oh my goodness.
It just looked so glamorous. The things my mom let me watch were questionable.
What were you watching that made it look glamorous?
I watched a lot of things that I should not have been watching when I was younger, but I thought that it would be a good time. I still haven't ruled it out. At this point now, people would pay me to put my clothes back on, but
either way, as long as you're getting paid.
As I'm getting paid,
yeah,
it's fine.
Well, I wanted to be a dancer, but my mom kept pulling me out of dance classes after a while. I took tap for a while, pulled me out. Ballet, pulled me out. I loved it though.
I never had not one dance
I had
class.
a short moment in time where I wanted to be a police officer. I don't know why. It's just very odd. But yeah, if I could be famous, I would love to be famous for dancing, but it's never going to work. So maybe we can aspire to be famous podcasters. So what is the worst lie you ever told? Hashtag Tanya, please don't sing.
I feel like you should have sang that. I feel like you should have sang that
question. No, I have not had enough to drink to embarrass myself like that. Maybe another time.
The worst lie I've ever told. Have I told a bad lie? I don't know.
I'm not a good liar. I don't have a poker face. This is why I don't gamble. I don't do the things. I'm a horrible liar.
I don't think I've ever told any. I think I've told some white lies to get out of something, but I don't think I've ever told any.
I mean,
bad lies.
I remember when I was younger telling some little lies a couple of times, but after you get your butt whooped and get grounded for a few weeks, it just kind of like, okay, I won't do that again.
Yeah.
So
no. If your high school crush asked you out today, would you accept? The answer is absolutely not, because I'm going to tell you one thing. My high school crush did ask me out today. Not actually literally today, but he's asked me out recently. And you know what? It was because his wife was out of town. Oh. Shut the front door. Also, he's fat, so there's that.
See, no, because my high school crush actually reached out and we reconnected after my divorce, and it didn't work out. And I realized that, you should never try to revisit the past. The past is in the past for a reason. It's done. Let's not go back. So no one, no, the high school crush.
My high school crush reached out to me and was like, I had such a crush on you in high school, which number one was a lie. Okay, because I was hideous in high school. No one had a crush. No, I did. I had an afro, and I also was really skinny and ashy, and not a
Whatever.
looker. And so when he was like, I had such a crush on you in high school. First of all, he was a jock, and I was like, no, you did not. You were lying. But then he was like, so I really would like to see you again. You want to come over? I would really like to see you. You can come over this night because my wife is out of town.
Sir.
Sir, I am no homewrecker, okay?
No, absolutely
So the
not.
answer to that is no. Absolutely
And
not.
you're lucky I'm not telling your wife, because I feel like that is something I would do.
Well,
So just, gentlemen, beware.
I said, okay, well, let's text her and ask her if it's okay.
There you
And
go.
if she says that it's fine, I'll be there in a moment. And he said, no.
Never mind. You won't hear from him again. Okay. What is the most embarrassing thing to happen as a teenager?
My whole teenage life was embarrassing.
So was mine.
Let me tell you what the most embarrassing thing. This is not even one of the most embarrassing things, but one of the things that stands out. My grandfather was a dumpster diver, okay? Which is totally fine. It's totally fine. You can find some great things in the dumpster. However, when you are in when you're in high school,
Mm-hmm.
you're a young teenager. I don't even know if I was in high school yet. We lived in this neighborhood, and I rode the school bus. We passed by the neighborhood dumpster, and my grandfather's feet were hanging out of the dumpster. And all of the kids on the bus were like, Tasha, is that your granddaddy? And I was like,
No.
oh my gosh. And everyone made fun of me.
Yeah, my all of high school was just embarrassing for me. Two particular moments stick out though, and they're stories I have told before. Um, when I first started dating, the first boyfriend I had, when he came over to the house to meet my parents, my dad had every gun, rifle that he ever owned. He decided that would be a good time to lay them all out in the living room to clean them that
Yeah.
night. And there were a lot. Okay, my dad was a police officer, and yeah, he had a lot. So I never saw that boy again. That was really embarrassing. It was quite a while actually after that before I even had a boyfriend, because
Yeah.
just word got around what you were going to walk into. And okay, got it. Did you get that? Okay. Is that better? I've been told I need to clear my throat. I'm sorry. Besides the tequila, I'm medicated. Okay. I am not well. Second embarrassing story, if I can tell too. I was a little bit of a band geek, so there was this band trip that we took one summer to the mountains. Did lots of activities. One of these
is in my head right now?
One of
This one
these
time in band camp.
this one time at band camp, one of these activities that I went on was going to a haunted house. I scare very easily. So the haunted house started out, you came in this room and sat on these bleachers first before making your way through the haunted house. And during this whole sit down part, something reached out from said bleacher and grabbed my ankles. I peed myself. It was very scary. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough that I knew I had just peed myself. You could not leave, okay, once you got to this point of the haunted house. You had to continue through, which I did. But then immediately after, I walked so fast back to my hotel room.
As you should have.
As I should have. So, yeah,
terrible.
that happened. The only time I've given birth to 2 kids and have not peed myself since then. But in high school, I went to a haunted house and that happened. So, fun.
Okay.
For social media, funny
hashtag piss pants. What is your toxic trait or red flag that you warned guys about?
Ooh. I just recently had to give a guy some of mine.
I'm not gonna lie. I have a lot of red flags.
Yeah.
I know that I am the reason that I'm single.
Oh, definitely.
My toxic trait, I think, is that I have been single too long. And so I'm very set in my ways.
Of course.
And so I I don't compromise very well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just too set in my ways. I just
I'm
I,
this.
I'm a very stubborn person.
I'm the same way. I'm very hyper independent.
Yeah.
I like to do things my way. I'm capable of taking care of all the things.
Yeah.
And again, very, very stubborn. That's always been a trait of
Yeah.
mine. But yeah, that would have to be mine too. I mean, the longer that I'm by myself and taking care of business by myself, it's just it's made it hard for somebody to ever come in and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, let me help you," because I'm
Right.
going to be like, you know, that's going to be tough.
Also, my cutoff game is strong. So like
Oh,
if you do something that I'm like instant no, then I'm just gonna cut you off.
I am bad about that sometimes. It depends on what it is though.
I'm
Sometimes I'm
working
like,
on it.
okay, well, let me just go ahead and tell you this is not acceptable for me. I'll kind of give you a warning.
Yeah.
But then if you're going to keep on, then yes.
Yes.
Then you're done
Yeah.
because you're not even listening.
Yeah.
So
I'm toxic. I get it.
we all have our things. What is a red flag you ignored because the chemistry was just too good?
I'll let you take that one, Tanya.
Okay. Mm, this one was a bad one, I think. So, yeah. Um
that
he
was good.
he was probably gay. That is probably the biggest thing I ignored just because he was so nice and had so many good qualities. But I'm going to be honest, when it came down to it, I just think he's not aware of his
Yeah.
sexual preferences.
Yeah.
He got it has to be gay.
Well, I mean, the only thing that I ignored was probably the fact that he was just an ass. Like, I knew that it
Hmm.
wasn't going anywhere because we never would actually go anywhere. He never made an
Yeah.
effort. And I was like, all of this stuff, I mean, there were so many red flags that were going off,
Mm-hmm.
alarm bells just ringing. But at the same time, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
chemistry is so good. Like,
Yeah. Another thing I have ignored, just because everything else was so good, is just we would always do things he wanted to do,
mm-hmm.
you know, do things that he was interested in,
Yeah,
which was fine because I was also interested in those things, but I also had my own things
yeah,
that I wanted to do sometimes.
yeah.
And he could never join in on
I
that with
have,
me.
I
It was
have
always his
definitely,
activities, his things.
yeah, I have definitely found that there are times where I have let a guy say, no, I don't want to do that to my stuff, and just went along with his stuff because
Mm-hmm.
the, the connection was so good. But then I realized, no, my stuff is important too.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway,
Yes.
we're single now, so obviously
Yeah.
it didn't work out.
Obviously. What is something people always assume about you and they're totally wrong?
That I am super nice and I'm not.
People usually assume that I'm stuck up when really I'm just shy. I've had a lot of people tell me that they thought I was stuck up at first.
Yeah.
I had one guy recently tell me that I seemed bougie and too fancy.
Mhm.
I don't know how he got that.
Yeah.
But Yeah.
I mean, realistically, people automatically think that I'm bitchy, but really, that's just my face. That's just that's just the face I give.
Oh yeah. My RBF game is very strong.
Yeah. My kids tell me all the time that I have RBF, but I also look like I don't have a lot going on in my head. And so I think that's not true once you talk to me.
I've been out with my kids in public and they have told me, they're like, Mama, you look like you want to murder someone right now. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Because I'm not thinking of anything
Yeah.
in that moment. I'm just doing my thing.
Yeah. But
But
also I'm totally kidding. I'm very nice. My
yes,
face
you
doesn't
are.
my face doesn't say it, but I'm actually very
And
nice.
I'm not stuck up.
But also people look at me and apparently they assume that I'm a hugger because people want to hug me all the time and I'm not. I don't I
I'm
don't
a
want
hugger.
you to touch me, but
She allows me one hug a year.
one and that's it
One.
on a good day.
Yes. Okay.
What is the weirdest thing you've googled late at night? Brain bacteria and parasites. Um Everything that I have ever googled late at night has been murder related.
Yes.
I always go down those rabbit holes.
Same. I want to, after I watch a good documentary, true crime, whatever,
Yeah,
I'm on Google immediately after
yeah.
trying to find all the things.
But I do Google a lot of what do I have? What is this pain in my side that takes me down some weird rabbit hole of
Yeah. Lately,
you're
I've
dying?
just been doing a lot of research on perimenopause because it is starting to kick my ass.
When I tell you that I live on the perimenopause PCOS website, it's awful actually.
Yes.
I go I go into the YouTube videos. Sometimes late at night I Google workout videos and
Oh, I don't do that.
I watch them while I'm in bed. While I will watch people work out while I'm laying in bed.
I do save some workout videos on my phone.
No,
I just never go back to them to
no.
actually use them.
I get my snacks and I curl up and I watch people work out for fun. It's just what I do. I've always done that. There is back when DVDs was a hot thing.
Mm-hmm.
I probably owned about 52 workout DVDs that I would randomly just pop in and sit down on the couch and watch the people work out.
I owned a couple of workout DVDs. When the kids were growing up, though, what I would consider my workout, because I really think it was, I stayed in pretty good shape when they were young. When we went through the whole Wii
Yeah.
thing, the Just Dance,
Yeah.
those were my workouts. I played that a lot with the kids.
Yeah.
So, not anymore.
What are your hopes for the next chapter as an empty nester?
Hmm.
Um, my hopes and my dreams are to be a world famous podcaster.
Yes, that's why we're here.
That's why I'm here. Um, and maybe find the love of my life
Yes.
and, get wealthy.
I thought you were about to say Mary.
No,
I was like, wait a minute,
that's
Tasha.
crazy talk. I just want money.
I mean,
Yeah.
what?
Surprise, you thought I was going to say Mary, but that's not on my bucket list.
I was about to say, yes, same. I think, but this is just us. I want to make money doing this. I want to be a famous podcaster as well. I think finding the love of my life is just a little bit above that though. But that's me. I'm the hopeless romantic
No.
of the two of us. I want to find my person.
Finding my person is at least 3 steps below becoming wealthy and famous podcaster. At least 3 steps below.
You know, this is why we work.
How do you protect your peace while still being open to love? That's what I need you to explain. You're still open to love. How do you protect your peace? Because I think that being open to love really disrupts my peace because these men be messing with my nerves.
Well, this is where I have learned to become better about sticking to my boundaries.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because you can be open to love, but still you got to have those boundaries.
Right.
So I'm learning that, and I mean, if it doesn't work out, I'm at peace either way. I like my life. I would love to share it with somebody, but I'm still okay without.
And see, I think that's the biggest thing with me is when I find someone and I start talking to them, once they start disrupting my peace a little bit, I'm like, you got to go. Mm-hmm.
That's what happened with this last one because I really felt like, we're adults. We all have our needs, okay? Needs need to be met.
Yeah.
But when I'm getting to know you, that is not what all I want to talk about, okay?
Right.
Like, do you not want to know me outside of, so what do you like in the bedroom? Right. What do you, okay, we can get to that.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, I'm not a prude.
Right.
But when that is the only conversation you can have with me, then you gotta go.
Yeah.
Because, I'm trying to date with a purpose here. I'm not trying to just hook up.
Right. Agree.
So, yeah.
Agree.
Boundaries. What do you think is a common misconception about single moms in their 40s or just being single in general?
That we're lonely.
That we're lonely and we must have too much baggage.
Yeah. I feel like everyone thinks that because we're single, we're lonely. And everyone thinks that because we're in our 40s and single, that we are just desperately looking for someone to be with.
Yeah.
Anyone. Like, your standards are too high. You need to lower your standards. You're never going to find anybody. Who says that I need somebody?
Exactly.
Just because I'm single doesn't mean I'm lonely, because that's not true.
No. I don't feel lonely.
I don't
I don't
feel
feel lonely
either.
at all. Even when the kids are not here. I mean, I'm discovering new hobbies, or I'm, rediscovering old hobbies.
Yeah.
Things that I haven't done in so long that I used to really enjoy, that I'm making time for now. Making time for my family, making time for friends.
Yeah.
I have things to do. I'm definitely not sitting around being lonely.
Yeah. Also,
wishing a man would come along.
People think if you have kids, and doesn't so much apply to us because our kids are older.
Yes.
But people think when you have kids that you're looking for a baby daddy.
No.
Because it's like the saying goes, my kids have a daddy. I'm looking for a daddy for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for my daddy.
My kids have a daddy. They don't want or need another one. You know what they would like to see at some point? They're just mom being loved the right way.
Yeah.
But also, I think they're okay with me being alone too, if that's just in my cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, they would just like to see their mom being treated right. They're not looking for a daddy. They could, no.
Yeah. But that's what a lot of people, if you say that you have kids, they think that you're just trying to find a father figure for your children. No. And I'm like, my kids have a father.
I mean, yeah, my kids have a father, and they also have other good male role models in their life. Yeah. I have brothers. They have other males they can look up to.
Yeah.
It's fine. They don't need a stepdaddy.
What made you want to start the podcast?
Okay, I feel like we touched on this a little bit in the first one.
We did.
But it's just because we're entering this new stage of life.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know,
we're bored.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot, and we need something to do since we are going to be entering into this empty nest
era.
Yeah. So we do need something to give us something to do, a hobby. And this is, I mean, the only thing that we both have found that we're good at is just talking
and drinking.
And drinking.
And we have talked about this for a long time. So, you know, it's just us starting to also work on our bucket list. We're just trying to check things off that we want to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She said no more questions.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh. We're out of questions.
That was fun though.
That was fun.
I liked the Q&A session.
I do too. I feel like it gives us broad topics, you know.
Yes, and it gives everybody out there that's listening and been supportive of us a little more insight. Yeah. I feel like into who we are. I feel like there's still a lot of people out there that are like, they have questions. They're wondering who these crazy ladies are drinking margaritas. But yeah, I liked that.
I would like more questions to come in, because I mean
I want questions every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, a quick this or that session?
Yeah, let's do this or that. How about that? How about that? This or that? Like I'm Dr. Seuss over here. A couple of margaritas and I start rhyming.
I'm down to my last little bit. Oh well. We need somebody to refill margarita glasses at some point.
Yeah.
During the podcast, so we don't have to get up.
I feel like that is actually my goal here with starting this podcast, is to become so famous that I have someone to refill my margarita glass.
And maybe people sending us tequila to try out. I think I've said that before.
I think you have.
Help us out.
Send us. We need more questions.
Sponsor us.
Okay, so this or that, early bird or night owl? What is the saying? Permanently exhausted pigeon? That's me. Mm-hmm. I'm neither.
I'm both. I'm so complicated. I'm mainly an early bird though. Mm-hmm. But given the right situation, I can be a night owl.
Yeah. Talk on the phone or text? Text. I cannot stand to talk on the phone. I do not understand why people call me.
No. Sometimes I don't even like texting. I'm like, I'll get back with you later. It just depends on the mood.
I love a good text.
But always texting.
I text like it's a podcast. It's like 4 pages long. I'm writing a novel when I text. First date, coffee or cocktails? Cocktails, because I need a little liquid courage, I think.
I feel the same way. Sometimes I need a little liquid courage. Again, I'm good with both.
Yeah. I'm not a big coffee drinker. So
I'm a big coffee drinker. I start the day with coffee and I end it with alcohol.
I need cocktails.
So, yeah.
All right. Organized chaos or everything in its place? Chaos.
Definitely.
I thrive in chaos.
I made a career out of organized chaos.
Yeah.
Now, in my home, I kind of like things to be perfectly in its place. But when you have kids around, it's organized chaos. And right now, my kids are preparing to move. So it is definitely organized chaos.
Tattoos are clean cut. Oh, I love me a tatted man. Oh, I love tattoos.
Okay, I love tattoos on a man. For me, personally, I have a fear of needles, so I'm clean cut.
Man, I love me a tatted up man.
It is really nice.
It's
good sleeve.
So hot. Dance in the kitchen, sing in the car.
Both. Daily. I do both daily.
I do too.
Okay.
I definitely both.
I need to get a setup for my phone in the car sometimes because I feel like I could get good content out of that. some
Oh,
days.
yeah. I'm glad that there's not like a hidden camera in there because I do some of the most random.
Oh no, you
I
will catch me at an
don't.
intersection dancing it out.
Yeah. Book in bed or Netflix binge? Netflix for sure. If I try to read in bed, I'm out. I'm knocked out.
If the book is good enough, I will stay up all night long. But I can also go for a good Netflix binge.
No,
I'm
I'm
both.
in Netflix. But as soon as I open up a book, I'm out. Comatose. Over texter or barely texter?
I'm a barely texter.
I'm
I'm
an
bad at texting.
I'm an over texter. Every thought that goes through my head goes into text.
And
You're gonna know everything I'm
again,
thinking.
sometimes it depends. Sometimes I can be an over texter. It just depends. Sometimes I have a lot to say, and then some days I'm just like 2-3 words max. I'm barely there.
Yeah.
So what else does she have
All right,
for
let's
us?
see. Pet pics or gym selfies?
Pet pics.
Pet pics.
There are no gym selfies over here for me.
I don't
I don't remember the last time I was in a gym.
well, I don't like doing gym selfies because I never get a good angle to begin with. But in like if I see a gym selfie on the dating apps, then I typically bypass it. But I love to see someone's dogs.
Oh
I
yes,
love I
I
love a
love to
pet
see the
pic.
animals.
So
Okay, no more this or that.
we're done.
Okay, well I think we're gonna wrap it up for this week.
All right, that was fun.
That was fun. We should do that more
We
often.
should do that again.
And you guys, if you enjoyed it, let us know. Send us more questions or topics that you want to hear us blab about.
Yeah,
We have lots of them,
because we
so
can blab on for a while,
we can.
and
We
we
can.
have.
We have lots of stories. We shared just a little bit of them tonight.
Yeah.
So, even though some were quite embarrassing. But that's
Well,
okay. I don't
not
really
all
care.
of us have pissed our pants, but you know, hey,
Hey,
hashtag pissy pants.
it happens.
Oh,
Not this weekend, though.
please don't piss your pants when you're with me.
No, don't worry. It hasn't. It's just the one time. What did that say?
We don't want to talk
Our
about
social media is being funny.
it. Hashtag poopy pants.
Oh, yes. My ex pooped his pants. I have one of those stories. We broke up shortly after. There are some things I cannot deal with. That is apparently is one of them. Our social media manager, her ex pooped his pants too. Twice.
Wow.
I'm happy she's no longer with him. We'll just say that.
This weekend, we are going to keep all of our bodily functions to ourselves.
Yes, and
no,
we're going.
No hashtag pissy pants or poopy pants.
Yes, and we're going to have fun. We're going to dance the night away, drinks. Yes. We're going to try to record some of it.
Yes.
Talk about it next week. Let you guys know how it went.
Absolutely.
Because I'm going into this hoping maybe to get a number or something. But you know that's me. I'm also just going to dance with Tasha and have a good night.
You're supposed to be going to hang out with me, not.
I'm always hanging out with you.
To get numbers.
But if we get a number or two, we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
We'll see. I'm gonna get her a number or two. I'm gonna be your wing woman. I'm just going for the beer. Okay. We'll see how it goes. We'll let y'all know. We'll fill you in on the next one. Of course. No bodily function stories. No bodily functions. We'll keep those to ourselves. Pissy pants, no poopy pants. That I never want that to trend. Ever. No. Please. Okay. Well, y'all have a good week. Cheers.